Welcome home, Bitcoin truth seekers. It is September 13th. It is Tuesday, 7:51 a.m. here in the Arizona desert. BitcoinDailyView.com got more for you there. As you may have noticed, the CPI, Consumer Price Index, numbers came in higher than expected. And of course, the markets have just taken a hammering on this. I do believe that conjecture from these high CPI numbers makes it. There's conjecture. Some analysts are saying maybe instead of like 0.075, it'll be no. I'm sorry, rather than like 75 points for the rate hike, it might be 100. So anyway, that's just some conjecture that I've heard. So we have this news along with I do believe the Fed says something today or Wednesday. There's something like that. Anyway, so CPI numbers come in high, and it's just not a beautiful thing. And there you go. I could read the little headline here. Headline: CPI came hotter than expected, rising zero point 0.1 MOM, expectations, blah, blah, blah. This is the 27th straight month of rising inflation. And while the ascent in energy fizzled, with the energy index increasing 23% for the blah blah blah, whatever was the food index. Anyway, you can read it if you so care. In the end, without all the details, CPI came in higher than expected. And well, it's just not been good for the crypto market, especially you could see the crypto market beginning to weaken before the market opened. Now that the market has opened, it's even worse. So we'll see where this bottoms out. It's not going to be a great day for crypto, but it is a great day for bottoming. Maybe getting in on some of these dumps we're seeing in Bitcoin, Ethereum, all the alts. If we do get a turnaround, which we will, I mean, whenever this bounces and we see a confirmed uptrend, if you got dry powder, it might be a great time to get in some stuff. Not financial advice, but I'm hoping that you're not riding the dump down, or I'm hoping that if you are a soulless, godless shorter, you got in and you're happy. Hope you can feel your toes burning. And then with that said, other than that, well, market's dumping today. So it's not just the crypto market, it's the market in general. So the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P 500 really took a tumble today. The S&P 500 down 3% today. That's insane. And of course, there's a huge correlation between the S&P 500 and Bitcoin. They pretty much do exactly. You could lay the charts over each other, and as a matter of fact, I think Bitcoin is down just about 3%, probably a little bit more than that right now. But and so is the S&P 500 and Bitcoin both down 3%. I think the Bitcoin is going to go down a bit more than that if it has not already. As you can see, hard day in the market. Microsoft down 3.75%, Google 4.62%, Amazon 5.4%, Apple 3.7%. So really, it's not just cryptos. If your cryptos are kind of crappy today, your portfolio, just realize that it's the world. It ain't localized to crypto. So overall, crypto ain't done that bad. Now, looking at oil, of course, oil took a dump today. Dollar strength index, representing the power of evil in this world, of course, pumped as to be expected. S&P 500, as we did note, it's down. U.S. Tech 100, not necessarily good guys, but dumping today. Gold dumping today. Silver dumping today. So pretty much the Great Reset in full effect. But do note this: for Bitcoin trading volume, we're at 10 billion plus, like 10.5 billion. That's massive, massive trading volume. Looking at all the exchanges for spot trading, all the spot trading, spot trading across the board is definitely up. Let's look at derivatives here. 69,000. I should say 69. Well, 24-hour. 24-hour. Sorry. Binance for derivatives, longs versus shorts with leverage, up 20% last 24 hours, coming in at 69 billion. That's massive. If you're in the 70s, that's really powerful. So definitely we have leverage trading in effect right now. I'm not sure which way it's going, long or short, but I'm sure some people are probably riding those shorts down right now if they were short. And Bitcoin price action today, $21,056. Top 100, as we can see, are all pretty much in the red. For some reason, Trust Wallet, TWT, is up a few percent. Also, I noticed that Lun C was kind of fighting it this morning. So let's look at things here. Very, very important to note longs versus shorts on Binance, where the massive volume is. Right now, it's 48% long, 51% short for Bitcoin. For Ethereum, 56% long, 43% short. So slight long bias for Ethereum, which would make sense with the merge, the upgrade coming. I really know I've listened to a lot of an analysis on it by many people. I really think we will see a bit of a run up for Ethereum today because of that merge coming so soon, and then also once it settles, I think we'll probably see some money pour into Ethereum. That's just high octane speculation, but that's what I think is going to happen. So it does not surprise me there's a bit of a long bias there, and the slightest bit of a short bias for Bitcoin. Who's not suffering? The ruble, something to note. Today kind of pissed me off in a righteous way in that, so many people that I know are really like, they do their 9 to 5, whatever they do, they make money, they work hard, they work at it, and all they need is just a level playing field. Just stop kicking the stool out from underneath them, and they'd be very profitable. So many people come to me asking, hey, what can I get into? They're even willing to take risk, but right now we have kind of whatever, the the Fed and the current administration just being a bunch of ass clowns that I think serve the Great Reset more than the American people. And really, we have the proxy war in Ukraine, basically good versus evil, globalists versus, the future of humanity, if there's a better future right now. And the globalists are NATO, by the way, and the EU and the collective West. So anyway, looking at this mess, it just pisses me off today because a lot of people after the last 2 years have kind of sucked. Last 2.5 years, we don't need crap like this. This just really sucks. And there's so many people who are struggling who would do anything. They would take any risk, place any bet, even if the odds are losing. If they could just get a consistently level playing field, they would win. There's no lack of effort and passion and struggle the American people can endure, but we're getting screwed by morons who I really think serve evil more than the Constitution. So this is very disgusting to see this once again, the CPI numbers. And why is this happening? 100% pure incompetence, and a plan. We have morons that are evil, psychopaths serving their masters that are doing this to us. But where is this not happening? Ruble versus USD, they're doing just great. There's when the war started, boom, there's the bottom, and it's been kicking ass ever since. So pretty much we have a losing war in Ukraine, a proxy war, NATO globalists basically versus pretty much the BRIC nations. The sun is rising in the east, unfortunately. The collective West is over if we don't get a hold of our unsavory, illegitimate administration right now and change things. So Bitcoin versus USDT, 45-minute chart. As you can see, hardcore tumble. Looking like on the 45-minute chart, we wicked below the 200 moving average. Maybe we're going to see a move above that. This is a place definitely to bounce. Madrid ribbons are all red, as you can see by the red diamond there. In general, yes, we took a pretty hard tumble. Yes, we definitely have some institutional selling. And of course, just that's where it's probably happening. They were selling before market opened, and they started selling very harsh and very quickly, and definitely made that happen. Made this dump happen. So big money knew about it. Big money were waiting on it. Big money sold before the market opened, and they continue now that it's open. The trick really is to me today to look at is the 45-minute chart for Bitcoin. We're right there at the 45-minute 200 moving average. If we can actually bounce there, if we can stay above that and start to move back up and get a market bounce, that would be very powerful. If we go below it, that just kind of sucks, because then all these beautiful gains we've had since the break above on September 8th pretty much go potty. We'll see what happens. I do think maybe we're going to find a bounce here, because it does make sense to bounce here, and I certainly hope that we do, because that would just be glorious. I mean, myself, I got my dry powder ready. If I see Bitcoin moving up from this 200 moving average bounce, and I see a nice confirmation of that happening, looking at the if I see the directional index starting to go green, squeeze indicator turn around, S&P binary candles turn blue, stochastic KRI is poised to turn up, and of course the stochastic RSI here is about to flip positive. I kind of like that. So it's just a good spot to bounce. As you can see, we got some green action right there. Let's see if we can get a bounce there. Actually, let's even do something a little bit. Let's get a little crazy here. Look at the daily chart. Of course, daily chart still has a positive MACD. The tangent is not actually negative yet, so I think we can definitely turn up today. I'd like to see that. I'm going to look at a 2-hour MACD here. I find the 2-hour MACD is really very telling. Right now, the 2-hour MACD is negative. I'm going to watch for a tangent to turn up on the 2-hour MACD, and I think that might actually show us, along with some green candles here on the 45-minute chart. And actually, let's look at the 5-minute chart. How are we looking there? See, maybe we'll see a reversal. Too soon to tell, but we'll just keep an eye on it today. Really, I'm rooting for this 45-minute 200 moving average bounce. I think that would be a glorious place to see a reversal. If we do there, then fine. CPI numbers sucked. We'll probably see a rate increase because of that. I think it's on Wednesday they're going to talk about that. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I think that's when it is. Anyway, that rate increase, maybe that will affect the market even once again. We shall see how it goes. It may be negative, it may be positive. We'll see how that rate increase goes. If it happens, if it's 75 points or if it's 100. Anyway, this might be a day to get in the green here. If Bitcoin rebounds, keep it trailing, take profit, get your stop and profit. But this might be a point where you can make a little money on Bitcoin. If you're longing, if you're shorting, well, you made your money, you're probably not going to make any more. And your soul's that much greater diminished for your evil deed. Anyway, Ethereum versus USD here on the 45-minute chart. It just totally dumped. It sucks. I'm really hoping this guy pulls out. It's just not a beautiful thing to see. 45-minute chart is just pure crap. Best I can really say looking at this chart is the KRI is beginning to turn up, I think, and so is the stochastic RSI, and it will basically reverse and do an uptrend when Bitcoin has a confirmed uptrend off this 45-minute 200 moving average. If it does so today, we'll see Ethereum follow. But Ethereum really friggin' blew chunks today. That's kind of a sad thing to see. Let's look at a 4-hour chart. In the 4-hour chart, it lost the 200 moving average, which really sucks. Hit the bottom of the RSI cave, wicked to it. So look at that massive volume that took it down. Stochastic RSI looks like it is about to, it ain't turning up yet, but we're definitely oversold. But, in moments like this, there ain't no top and there ain't no bottom. And sometimes indicators don't mean a whole lot. So keep your eye on Ethereum. We have that merge coming. I could possibly see, this thing hit a big ass buy wall, especially when Bitcoin turns up. If it does here on the 45-minute chart, 200 moving average, keep an eye on that. If that does turn up and we get a confirmed uptrend, then I think Ethereum very well may really make some serious moves today. Just high octane speculation. I personally think it's going to move up on this uptrend, on this upgrade. And along with that, I think we're going to see, after the upgrade settles, everyone knows it's good. I think we might see some serious Lambo action here on Ethereum. High octane speculation, not financial advice. So basically, you know what? They pissed me off today, and I got to dedicate more time to this little podcast and getting people in, helping people find good entries and stuff like that, because it's time to stir some shit up, because today was totally frigging uncalled for and just truly shows what incompetent ass clowns we have that worship the Great Reset and Klaus Schwab and stuff like that in office right now, and calling the shots. It's time to, I can't affect them. I can't change their policy, but maybe we can all make some money and, have a good time while they burn this place down. So with that said, remember, for every Bitcoin Satoshi you own, you screw up their plans, and that's a beautiful thing. So keep stacking sats and making the world a better place. I'm glad you're here for the peaceful revolution. It's really time to get friggin' real. So let's do it.